This is Assassin's Creed Origins, running on a 3.4 gigahertz Intel Core i7 6700 with 16 gigs of RAM and a 4 gig NVIDIA Geforce GTX 970 video card. Currently, I have it running on 1080p resolution. It is actually running at 1080p, and so it's actually rendering at 1080p. And then I have a 115 degree field of view set, because I like a wide field of view. And the main graphics settings are all running on medium or better. Most of them medium, but it looks like maybe one or two things might be the high setting. It looks like you have medium or high. There's no low setting on that one. So on this one, there is maybe a little bit of frame rate room to turn the settings up to a high, and on this game, going from medium to high does make a visual difference. High to max doesn't make a huge difference, and low to medium makes a huge difference, so that's kind of where the two differences are, low to medium and medium to high. However, as you saw just a second ago, where it went down to 45 FPS, yeah, like right now, you saw 44, so, I find with Assassin's Creed games, usually you really don't want to be running lower than like mid-30s, realistically 40 though, to get good, enjoyable, smooth frame rate on the gameplay. Typically 40 to 40-ish is where you want to be sitting, and that means it'll probably usually be running 50 to 60 like you see right now, and having it run at no less than 40 means that's the lowest dips you'll get, and that's really where you want to be. Yeah, so you just got that little part of the thing with this though is that I do have the games running on a hard drive, and that always seems to happen. My phone always seems to get stuff when I'm trying to do recordings. Anyway, as you can see, you get these little dips. I suspect that some of those would not occur if I was running on my SSD. On big world games like this, where there's a lot of stuff that needs to be loaded, I always find that running off of an SSD often does make a difference and does prevent a lot of the small little dips. So, if you're getting those and you're curious about that, that might be something to consider. Oh, look at that. I'm actually halfway decent at this game. So, anyway though, let's play around with the game here. It's been a little while since I ran this one, a couple of months, so I want to have some fun here. I'm doing a lot of different. If you look at the videos, but near this one, you'll see they're all the exact same machine. The reason I did so many with this machine is because the i7 6700 with a GTX 970 is, darn it, is such a mainstream spec set right now that I really think it deserved a full workup on games, just to kind of let people see where that, because that's probably the most common set of specs you're going to see on a reasonably affordable, decent spec machine. So kind of give people an idea of where this set of specs sits in reference to how modern games run, and do you need something nicer than this? But anyway, let's kill the mic here, get to the game, and have some fun.
Whoa. Hey, what? Die! Die! Going to gut!
Yeah.
Hey, what's the meaning of this?
Halt! Stay there, you!
I didn't realize we had VSync running here. I'm gonna turn that off. It's not gonna make a lot of difference, like you saw. You're gonna see it's gonna bump the frame rate up a little bit, but it really shouldn't make that much of a difference, just because most of the time we're not running at, yeah, see, you can see right now. Most of the time we're not hitting over 60 FPS anyway, or we're not hitting even 60 FPS, so it's not gonna make a huge difference, but it might help a little bit in letting the highs go a little higher. Anyway, though, get back to the game here.
Who are you? Hey!
Worms can't have you!
Lighting the brazier! Hang on! Got you now. Hey! What? Hey!
Ha! Die, die!
Hey, quick!
Time is up! Die! Hey, hold on! Time to die, filet. Mine now! You can have the ears.
Wait a minute!
Okay, so this should give everybody a pretty good idea of how Origins runs on the i7 6700 with the GTX 970. All in all, it's pretty decent. I'm definitely, it's been a little while since I played this. My average gaming system was a little bit lower end than this at the time that I played this as well. But this isn't bad. It's definitely good enough that you're going to be able to enjoy the game. You could probably tweak with the settings a little bit more here and there to take advantage of the strengths of the 970 and downplay its weaknesses, but it's just in these videos, in these demo videos, I'm really shooting for the easiest possible setting to give, you know, the average person an idea of where their system should sit without doing a substantial amount of screwing around with it. So if your system isn't capable of hitting, if it's the same specs as this and not even close to the performance of this, that, you know, you have an idea that you have an issue. But anyway, though, hope everybody finds this interesting and informative, and thanks for watching the video.